said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLane Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bears will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense will get first crack at it today. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wingo. Facing a third and long. Back to pass, it's Manning. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. And the Longhorns are on the move. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns are in a mess here on third and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. The official says no good. After the miss, no change in the score. So Baylor's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the face. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Now improvising. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's Robertson. Quickly complete. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
At the 43. Offense is set. Will be
Got it behind the line. It's Wingo.
the pass on 1st down.
And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw, it's Robertson. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it, they're on the run. He's running free down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Looking for room at the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. Hits a seam wide open. Touchdown Bears! He would not be denied.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you've got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They feed him again. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wingo. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the big fella. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. punt is on its way. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Robertson. He's got it down the left side. Off and running. Past the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
How about this change? Play it safe, don't make a mistake deep in your own end. Suddenly you're in plus territory and on the attack. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab on the shuffle.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to it.
Turning on the Jets. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
The Longhorns have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something...
Touchdown, Texas! A great catch and run for 6.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fair catch called for and made. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy. And I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. It's a running room.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Bears will keep this drive going. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Quick completion on the out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
Dropping back, it's Robertson. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Bears have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. The throw. The sure hands. It's Washington. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. They're working that left side. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Longhorns will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. Chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll toss it to the left. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run with the ball. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Cameron. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Robertson. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got it. 1st down and more. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Third down play from the gun. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back to the ground game on the left. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try it over the left side. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Back to throw, it's Manning. Works the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Here's the handoff. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. Lost to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll be brought down.
And I'm loving the command of this quarterback right here. You can tell he's not worried. He knows his answers. 3 for 3 on the drive, moving the ball down the field, trying to put this offense in a position to get right back in this football game.
Bully ball on third and short. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. Some tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
And and this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Blasted as he lets it go.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach Big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. The give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Now, a fourth down.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Baylor.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Field goal attempt is no good. It is a devastating blow to not come away with points here in overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's not afraid to go deep. Can't make the connection, and they get nothing here in the first possession of overtime.
Well, they couldn't come up with it there on fourth down and overtime, so now their defense comes onto the field, and a lot of pressure on this defense now to keep the O out of the end zone.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. The give to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Then you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Third and long, and they don't want to move backwards to make sure they have a chance to kick an easy one and win it in OT. He'll try the left side. There he goes. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Fires into the end zone. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. You just have to keep your composure in the clutch. A personal foul in overtime is just hard to explain. Trying to bully their way in. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. Pushes ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And in that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this.
He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.